that, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. He wanted to leave the crib cause he walked in and I was cleaning my tent. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. They got live at camp and he folded quick, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he a straight fraud, he just spying out. At a dance recital with the leggings on, said he trying out. He know how we rock, he know how we roll, he just aficionado. He don't put in no work, but I hear him coming when we popping them bottles. I ain't feeling that, get your ceiling cracked. I'm too real for that, you gotta be thorough. Blame me about it, but he never with it. But Geiger, I look, that nigga just shit it. If I want that block, I send my niggas get it. Scope the area and send me your image. Pass the flyers up, cause this ain't a gimmick. She bad and she loyal, I have to rip it. I was a crook of punches, get the flying, now your tongue sticking, but without the ribbon. Remember seeing pigeons, yeah, we broke it down, but we didn't rip it. Now this shit is different. Sticks and rulers couldn't measure how we live. Remember long nights posted in the kitchen. I was frustrated about how we living. Felt my hand was forced, had to make this shit. We don't wear purple, we don't sell drugs, we don't like crackers. Over strong, they don't get along, so they don't dap us. And that's cool with me, cause according to us, you get truancy. Like a straight fool, fell in love with demons and you left the school, so I'ma eat your food. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. Nigga walk past, he ain't had that one West juice step. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. Nigga gave me dap and the dap was weak, we ain't like that, we ain't like that. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. He wanted to leave the crib cause he walked in and I was cleaning my tent. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. They got live at camp and he folded quick, he ain't one right. I'm a straight goon, I'm a straight savage, I'ma let him have it, nigga, stretch him out. This is not Christian rap, Glocks 940, top the end of that. Debating who real, I'ma put an end of that. I shoot PK, real one West. Roll up the camp and be beating my chest. Feeling in the spirit, about the blazing shit. Pop on fire like I had some case and shit. T-shirts at the table for our agents in. Hurry up and buy on some Asian shit. Pause that. Everybody know Christ black. 2017, you can't fight that. Kill a right hook, they think Mike back. Kill a crossover, Mike back. King of pop, Mike back. Where mommy and poppy at? Someone sooner familiar. Hey, yo, watch that nigga. Yeah, he ain't familiar. I'm a big man, we do big things in a big room with the big boss. I don't jump for shit, I ain't crisscross, I'm a raptor priest. It's the 6th floor, I just left Philly, what it's hitting for? About to go out to Boston, just to find something chocolate with the thick thighs and the soft bars. He ain't one West, I don't know the guy. I come in the paint, get him posterized, and my jacket stamp, bitch, I know the rise. He ain't one West, I don't know the guy. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. Nigga walk past, he ain't had that one West juice step. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. Nigga gave me dap and the dap was weak, we ain't like that, we ain't like that. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. He wanted to leave the crib cause he walked in and I was cleaning my tent. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. They got live at camp and he folded quick, he ain't one right, he ain't one right.
The sheep is hiding, that camp they crying, our people be siding. The earth colliding, bullets be flying, Israel dying, mothers be crying, the white man be lying. With all the billions in the world, as we aim for the sky. The white man is the devil, want a piece of the pie. On your knees praying, asking the high power. Why the BHN is always getting devoured? Cause he conditioned your mind to being a coward. And talk like a Christian, shout like a Christian. Everybody Muslim that wanna be Christian. Fact is, tune in and listen. I should be K classes, teaching our masses with the scriptures. There is no contradiction. Fake camps, there is no competition. You can't love Esau and teach the scriptures. So just what?
I wish that every single one of these motherfucking crackers would. For thy violence against Jacob, your perpetual hatred, you gotta. Esau's gotta burn, as it says in the word. You gotta. Just vanish. No more waking up at 4 a.m. to build apartments that a nigga can't afford to live in. No more contemplating robbing a bank, or what'll happen if I put my boss up with the shank. Because I'm talking to me crazy, straight abusing his rank. And the satisfaction ain't worth catching a case. And I gotta do this shit here for my son's sake. But it's hard in this world when you're surrounded by snakes. If they was gone, my father probably would have been in my life. My nigga Mike wouldn't have lost 30 years of his life. My nigga Jailan would probably be rocking a mic instead of me wishing I could bring her back while I write. No more brothers that's whipping up in the kitchen. No more daughters stripping or even selling the kitten. No more pigs planting evidence for phony convictions. We could enjoy this whole planet, every black and Hispanic, if they I wish that every single one of these motherfucking crackers would. But I violence against Jacob, your perpetual hatred. You gotta. These souls gotta burn, as it says in the word. You gotta. Just vanish.
Yo, suck my dick, kiss my ass, you can't hold me, nigga. I'm a priest, you catching bullets, so who holy, nigga? Oh, 2018, I'm disowning niggas. Don't feel bad for them, nah, that's what I'm on, niggas. Niggas think it's about flowing, rhyming words, with my words rhyming, this wolf can flow backwards. You're the white man, the devil, and the truth is black, etc., etc. The average nigga saying that will never pull the lever when it's necessary. York nigga, legendary, ill town, breaded heavy. I'm a beast and a savage, you can't tame or train it, it's hereditary. Pops is one, so son is one. I got the gun, it got a drum. Hey yo, who you gon' call if I pull a straight Faciete and leave your noodles opposed to al dente? Braid your taco meat cause you ain't like it crunchy. Yeah, the crackers should vanish, but if you acting like them, you could vanish with them. Treat your back like a wall and commit vandalism. I had to hand it to him once he stopped fucking with the crackers. Now I won't reject them when he
I wish
doubts.
that every single one of these motherfucking crackers would. But I violence against Jacob, your perpetual hatred. You gotta. These souls gotta burn, as it says in the word. You gotta. Just vanish.
All right, clap it up. We are the ISUPK, started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. We're not affiliated with any other fake Israelite group, Christian church, Muslim mosque, any religious institution. We stand alone. And what we've been teaching since 1969 is so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians are the 12 lost tribes of the children of Israel. I'm Precinct Officer 500 Shabbat Allah, hold it down tonight's Wednesday night law class. I want to say shalom to all the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shabbarak Thumb. To all the sisters, I want to say shalom, Yahweh Shamar Lathan Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah. I just spoke in Hebrew, greeting the brothers and the sisters, man, asking the Most High to protect and watch over us, man. You know what I mean? In the name of our black King Christ. You know what I mean? That's how you speak in tongues. Now, what the hell they saying in that Christian church? I have no clue. You know what I mean? They're a bunch of baby gibberish. You know what I mean? But without further ado, man, we got a heavy topic in here tonight. If you would, Yawazabah, give him the topic real quick, Baba Kashar.
Khan, Alawan Khan. God hates interracial marriage, jungle fever.
Man, this such a heavy topic in the black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indian community, man. Because for some reason, we think going to get Miss Piggy is going to help us out of our poverty, man. When really you pissing the Most High off when you go get Miss Piggy. Well, who am I calling Miss Piggy? Of course, the white woman. You know what I mean? All the basketball players, all the football players, all of them, when as soon as they get some money, they forget about that little nappy head girl that grew up with their little nappy head behind in that neighborhood. And they go get some doggy, stringy hair Miss Piggy, man. Listen, man, that's against the Lord, man. In this class tonight, we're going to go all up into the Old Testament and the New Testament to show you how interracial marriage, meaning dating outside of your race, having sex outside of your race, has always against the Most High. God wants blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians to date each other because we're the same race of people. We are the Israelites. In fact, that's what we teach in ISUPK since 1969, that so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians are the 12 lost tribes of the children of Israel. Now, what does that mean? Being the 12 lost tribes of the children of Israel simply means this is the true identity of so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians. We are the Israelites. We are God's chosen people. You understand? That whole Bible from Genesis to Revelation is talking about the children of Israel. Well, come to find out, that's you, black man, Hispanic man, Latino, Native Indian man and woman and child.
That is us, man. We the children of Israel, man. White people ain't even got no business reading the Bible. Neither does Africans or Arabs or people from India or Chinese or Japanese. They ain't got no business. Hawaiians ain't got no business reading this Bible, man. This is a record that was passed down from Israelites. We wrote it. You know what I mean? This Bible is for us, by us, and to us. You know what I mean? We're going to get into the school schedule real quick, man, and I'm going to let the brother say the topic one more time. But you want to check Commanding General Yohana's radio show out every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday from 9 to 11 p.m. on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. It's Commanding General Yohana, the leader of Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians. And the Most High God gave him the authority, man, because the Most High God always give one man authority to lead the children of Israel out of their bondage and out of their captivity, like he did with Moses, like he did with Christ. You know what I mean? Like he did with Noah. You know what I mean? We're going to get all up into it tonight, man. Today is Commanding General Yohana at the helm, man. You know what I mean? Feeding and clothing and loving and caring about Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians, all right? So that's every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday from 9 to 11. Right before that on Monday, we got a scripture breakdown / history class that's being taught by 12 Shield General Muhammad. Bring all your questions and your comments. If you disagree with what we're saying, you can bring that too. Shout out to everybody checking into the comments. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like and share the class if you would. You know what I mean? That's every Monday. Every Tuesday, we got a brotherhood class. Right here, 1539 Northridge Avenue, Kannapolis, which is the outskirts of Charlotte. We got a physical school that you can attend. Make sure you bring a pen, a pad. You know what I mean? Make sure you bring your Bible. You know what I mean? You want to get a Zondervan pictorial Bible dictionary, all that. We got a curriculum. You know what I mean? You got to go to school and they give you the books that you got to go get. Some of us get, financial aid and all that. Guess what? You don't need no financial aid in the Israelite school to UPK. You know what I mean? You holler at us, man. We'll make sure you get all the biblical utensils you need, man. You know what I mean? The biblical tools that you need to learn that God is black and Christ is black and the Israelites are black and the real Jews are black. You're going to learn who you are. You know what I mean? More than anything, you're going to learn who the Most High is, man. And you're going to learn he been a nigga the whole time. What do I mean by nigga? It means he's black. You know what I mean? Of course, we prove it with the scriptures. We don't go up there and prove it with a prosperity speech. You know what I mean? Or the lies that they put in your schools and, in your religions and all that. You know what I mean? So that's every Tuesday. That class right there, that's being taught by Priest and Captain of 13,000, Captain Nia Thok. Bring your questions and your comments. If you disagree, bring that too. We want all the smoke. You know what I mean? Hey, sis, we got some wine and some strong if you want some. All right. All right. So no sweat. That's every Tuesday. Every Wednesday, it's the law class. Now, all our classes set up the same. You know what I mean? Even in the law classes, even though the Tuesday brotherhood class, even though it's a brotherhood class, we still might go in. We're going to go into different topics in every school. You know what I mean? Like tonight, I'm going in on interracial marriage. Next week, I might be going in on what marriage is or what sex is. You know what I mean? Anything like that. So it's you got to tune into these classes if you want to learn how to read this Bible and understand what's written in this Bible, man. All right. So that's every Wednesday. Every Thursday, we got another scripture breakdown class taught by Priest and Officer 5000, Officer Abraham. Bring your questions and your comments. You know what I mean? Powerful class right there. You know what I mean? You want some smoke? Trust me, he don't mind handing out no, because we undefeated in the ISUPK. We don't mind handing out no, A whoopings, if y'all know what that means, butt whoopings. Because we whoop the Christian church all the way up and down the road with these scriptures, man. You know what I mean? This is the spiritual warfare that the Bible warned us about. If you don't know, if you didn't think you was gonna have to fight, well, maybe you got this Bible twisted. Life ain't about being happy and joy, and all that. Life is about warfare and nothing else. Fighting yourself, the person you used to be. You know what I mean? That's what life about. You know what I mean? About warfare. And listen, if you black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian, you better know life is about warfare, because who we got to fight every day? The white man. Because he damn sure fighting us. And if you're in the Christian church, they'll rock you to sleep like you ain't living in a war. Man, listen, man, we've been in war. But we about to go into the Third World War. That's a whole different topic. So I'm going to keep moving. We're going to go into Friday night, which is the language class. That's being taught by Officer 500, Officer Palatya, and Officer 500, Officer Makawa. That's the language class. What language did we speak before we spoke English and Spanish and all these European languages? You got Haitians speaking French. Why? Calling it Creole. It's because the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And they wiped out our language and our culture and our history. We spoke Hebrew. I mean, you come to these classes, we got Hebrew charts all over the wall, man. You come in and see that they stole the alphabet from us, man. We were the first civilization, man. When I say civilization, like the civilized people that the Lord gave law, statutes, and commandments to rule the earth. Now, I wouldn't say the first civilization. Now, the other civilizations, you had Africans, but they was eating monkeys. You see what I'm saying? They didn't know it was wrong to eat monkeys. They didn't know it was wrong for them to be cannibals and cannibalism. But God put his law, statutes, and commandments. That's him breathing the breath of life in our nostrils. Christians think that God came off his throne and came down here and lifted up your nasty nose that you smoke weed and do cocaine in and blew in your nose, and that's how you can. No. The breath of life is God giving us his law, statutes, and commandments, man. You're not going to know that if you remain in that Christian church. And every Saturday, we got a Sabbath class. So needless to say, our doors are open every day of the week, all right? With that being said, man, I'm going to let the brother get y'all the topic one more time, and we're going to get right into it. If you would, you was a bar.
Khan, Alawan Khan. God hates interracial marriage, jungle fever.
Y'all remember that Spike Lee movie, Jungle Fever? You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, we knew inherently that it was wrong. You know what I mean? When that movie came out. See, I'm up in age. I'm in my 40s. You know what I mean? So, you know, a lot of you youngsters probably don't remember that, man. But let me tell you something, man. Jungle fever was a thing that was always frowned upon with your uncles and aunties back in the day. But now we done normalized that type of living. What do I mean by interracial marriage? What do I mean by jungle fever? Let me break it down quite clear so niggas can understand it. When you a black man is having sex with a white woman, that's jungle fever. That's marriage. According to the Bible, sex is marriage. So when you have sex with that woman talking about, nah, man, I'm just paying her back for the 400 years of slavery. You actually marrying her, you big dummy. Sex is marriage according to God, man. How do I know? I used to do it myself. I was one of the ones saying, I'm going to pay her back tonight for these 400 years, and we'll go run a train on some poor little white honky. You know what I mean? And then come to find out, I come into the UPK, I find out that we were never supposed to stick our royal penis into that nasty, stinking, filthy heathen, man.
Right.
We're going to get into the scriptures, man. I'm going to show it to you in the Bible if you think I'm lying. Carry me to the book of Deuteronomy if you would, Baba Kashar. Please like and share the class. If you got any questions or comments, type it in. I see you, young man Joseph. You know what I mean? A call, I see you. What's going on now? Epiphany. Shout out to everybody in the class. We got Karina. You know what I mean? We got Epiphany. You know what I mean? Big up to everybody checking in or whatnot. If you would, Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. I'm going to give everybody time to get there. Remember, if you got any questions or comments, type it into the chat. You know what I mean? This is for blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians, man. Our people. God's chosen people again. If you so-called black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian, you God's chosen people, and you part of the 12 lost tribes of the children of Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians are one nation of people. We are family, familia. You understand? All right, read that. Let me get the topic of the class, then you can read that, Baba Kashar.
Khan, Alawan Khan. God hates interracial marriage, jungle fever.
Damn right. God hate jungle fever, man. If you black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian, it's not interracial marriage when you marrying each other. I can go get me a Puerto Rican. I can go get me a Jamaican. I can go get me a Trinidad. I can go get me somebody from Cuba, Mexico, Venezuela, Guatemala. I can go get me a woman like that because that's my family. But I can't go get me a stinking African. I can't go get no stinking white woman. I can't go get no stinking Arab woman or no stinking Chinese woman. Why you up there calling them stinking? Duh, because they stink. That's why I call them stinking. They are. If you're not black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian, you stink. That's just the bottom line. You ever sit beside a African or work with them? Boy, that's a different type of funk that only prayer can get you out of. I'm talking about you got to face the east and ask the Lord to help you with that funk. Okay? All right, you got it out. Go ahead, read what you got out.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shall thou make marriages with them.
God, come on, we'll just pack the hell up. Let's get the hell out of here. It said it right there. I believe it said it right there. Read it again.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shall thou make marriages with them.
Make marriages with who? The other nations. All you got to do is get context and go up to verse 1 and read down, and it'll start telling you the other nations. the real name of the other nations, the Hittites and the Jebusites and the parasites. God is so funny. He called the Africans parasites. God damn. You can't tell me our God ain't no nigga. He called them parasites.
Right.
Good damn night. You know what I mean? All those names when you read the Bible and you be like, man, when such and such begat such and such and all these different names, these are the names of us and the different nations on the planet. But what did the white man do? He went and renamed everybody. What the other nation, they renamed themselves. Like what God called them wasn't good enough. You understand? So now we out here calling ourselves what? What the white man named us. Black, African American, Afro-American, colored. You see? Well, meanwhile, God called Black, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians the children of Israel, Israelites, the real Jews. Where the word Jew come from? The tribe of Judah, one of the 12 tribes. Why you think them Mexicans is so great? Why you think that salsa dancing and that food is so delicious? Listen, man, Caribbean food is top tier, man. I'm telling you straight up and down. Mexican food is top tier. I ain't got to tell you, forget about the niggas, soul food. I mean, come on. We the best people on the planet. It just makes sense that we God's chosen people. The best people on the planet, it just makes sense for us to be God's chosen people.
Right.
Just so happens to be Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians. You're God's chosen people, man. That's why you're so good at what you do. You know what I mean? Why you think our women don't want no damn Chinese man with a little 2-inch dick? But man, listen, God knew what he was doing. He gave us the third leg, okay, to handle what? Our beautiful women. I know I ain't want Becky with the stop sign behind. Not damn sure I ain't want no damn African. You understand? I ain't want none of them. I want mine. What's mine? Blacks, Hispanics, Latino, and Native Indian women. Listen, y'all the best women on the planet.
Right.
Black men, guess what? You ain't the drug dealer that they call you, or the rapist, or all the different things that they try to denote us as. Man, you God's chosen people, man. You understand? We built societies, man. Wherever the Israelites at, Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians, we build the society, man. We built America. We built Egypt. We built Babylon. We built Assyria. We built Greece and Rome because we was the slaves, man, and we built them up. When really, that's a curse from the Lord. We supposed to be building our own kingdom and running the earth, man. But because we wanted to be like the other nations and have sex with their nasty, stinking women, interracial marriage, God took it from us. Later on in the class, I'm going to show you the flood was because of interracial marriage. You don't believe me? We're going to get it. Matter of fact, I'm going to show it to you in a minute, man. Matter of fact, should I show it to him right now? Yuwazabah, the flood. Read it again from the top. I'm going to show you that God flooded the earth because of interracial marriage. Jungle fever, man. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shall thou make marriages with them.
Neither shall you stick your royal penis in some other race. Read on.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
Don't give your daughter to some white honky. Don't give your daughter to some nasty, chinky eye Japanese. You see, Young Jeezy did it. Young Jeezy went and had sex with a damn Korean woman. I mean, Asian woman. See what I'm saying? God say, don't give your daughters to their, don't give our daughters to their sons. Read on.
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Nor you better not bring no goddamn white bitch to my goddamn house. If I had a son, ain't no way. I'll disown you. Right. You understand? God said it. Y'all don't like the way we say it, huh? You gotta say goddamn? Yeah, because God damning it right now. God damned it. You don't believe me? Read it again.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
That's right. Don't give our daughters to those heathen sons, the sons of the other races. Don't let your son marry a heathen woman from another race. Read.
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
That movie Coming to America was evil and wicked, man. You understand? The American woman, she going over there to marry some heathen, talking about a king, like he was royalty. She was the royalty. They had the little McDonald's, they changed it from McDonald's to McDowell's. She was the royalty. They try to make it look like that stinking African. That's why Coming to America, that movie was so damn evil. Because it make you think Africans is so much better than us. When God say we're better than them.
Right.
We better than every race on the goddamn planet, man.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me.
They gonna turn away your son from doing what?
Following me.
You gonna believe in, you gonna start believing in Christianity. What?
From following me.
Islam. What?
From following me.
Muslim. What?
From following me.
Num your whole Renge Cure. What?
From following me.
See, man, our heads have been turned from following the Most High, from trying to marry these other nations, man, trying to integrate with them. We should have stayed the F segregated, man. Big up to segregation. You understand? Because guess what? When we were segregated, we built our own. We had sex with our own. But when we integrated, guess what? We start mixing in with them, man, giving our sons to their daughters, taking their daughters to give to our sons, breaking God's laws, pissing him off. You don't believe me? He about to keep reading. Go ahead.
That they may serve other gods.
That they may what?
Serve other gods.
You know you serving another God when you go marry some other race of people. That's how you start believing in their religions and their way of life and their culture. Then you start wearing your hair like them. Matter of fact, I want to give my real a hand real quick, because she cut them nasty, stinking, filthy dreadlocks off, and now she's sitting here looking like a daughter of Zion. Give her a hand real quick, Baba Kusha. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Messing around and came back to her culture, man. You know what I mean? She ain't wearing fig leaves no more like Eve tried to cover herself in the book of Genesis. Tried to cover herself in fig leaves in a different culture. That's what happened when you go marrying and dating other races of people and believing in their philosophy, because the Bible said what?
Away thy son from following me.
Man, it's going to take our people, our black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native anyway. Now you're going to not look at our Mexican babies over there thinking Jesus is white. Christos. That ain't no goddamn Christ. Christ is a black man from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
That they may serve other gods.
Christmas. Go ahead.
So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you.
I think I just said we pissing the Most High off. Now, y'all let the way I say stuff take you away from what's actually said here in these scriptures. Take your mind off how I said and really analyze these scriptures and listen what the Lord just said. He said his anger was going to be kindled. That means, man, only black people talk like that. Nigga, you done made me hot. You done kindled a fire. You done pissed me the hell off. That's what the Lord said. Any more on that?
Come on, sir.
Go ahead.
Kindle against you and destroy thee suddenly.
Man, black people, that's how you went into slavery. That's how you got destroyed. That's how every race on the planet hates your guts, because we got what?
Destroyed thee suddenly.
We got destroyed suddenly, man. Hey, yo, Shikata, what's going on? What's going on, young man? My man, look at little eyes. No sweat. Okay, you can drop that. So now, let's get into the flood. You know what I mean? Carry me to Luke, the book. Now, I'm going to get out the New Testament, too, for the people who think the flood didn't happen because of interracial marriage. I'm going to get out the New Testament, right? Now, we just heard the Lord say, don't interracial marry because you're going to piss me off. You're going to kindle my anger, and I'm going to destroy you suddenly. Let's go and see it in the New Testament. Give me Luke chapter 17 and verse 27, if you would. Before you read it, let me get the topic of the class. Luke 17 and 27. All right.
God hates.
Go ahead.
God hates interracial marriage. Jungle fever.
God hate jungle fever, man. If you're a little black boy, a little black girl, you better not never have a crush on a little white girl or a little African girl. If you're a beautiful black little girl, you better not ever date no damn white boy.
Right.
Or no African boy, or no damn Chinese boy. You should look at them with disgust. You understand? What do I mean disgust? I ain't telling you to go hate them or beat them up or put your hands on them, but I am saying you better not never try to act like you love them and you're going to go with them and you got a thing for them. You know what I mean? You want to date them. You want to take them to the prom. You come ask me, my answer is hell to the no. I can say it in Hebrew, la'ah. Okay? Go ahead, read what you got out.
Luke chapter 17, verse 27. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage.
That's what happened. Boy, we was partying. We was drinking in the days of Noah. Oh man, we was getting drunk and partying. Oh man, we was going to them mixed bars. Oh man, y'all remember that's what we used to call it back in the day. I remember with my homeboys, they be like, we going out. I said, man, is the bar black or white? They say mix. I say, well, goddamn, the hell I'm going for. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, I'm in there in the middle of the floor with some white girl dancing. We done ran a train on her after the damn club, breaking all God's laws. I'm talking about the most disgusting thing you could ever. And listen, it wasn't good anyway. She opened her legs and smelled like a hamster cage. Go ahead, read what you got out.
They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
You see that? We was partying and interracial marrying all the way up until Noah got up into that ark. We wasn't listening to Noah because Noah was like, man, listen, you can't be out there interracial marrying. You can't be having sex with them different races, man. It's pissing the Most High off. I'm building this ark. God is about to flood this place, man. Noah was trying to warn us, man. Similar to what the ISU, matter of fact, the exact same thing the ISUPK is doing right here in today's time. Warning you, you cannot have sex with any other race other than Black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian, man. If you Black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian. Now, if you African, you can do whatever you want to do. Just leave our women alone. If you white, listen, go have sex with that trailer park trash, man. We don't want that cave dweller. You know what I mean? Now, granted, men in the world, somebody go tell Tiger Woods, send him this class to his Gmail. Somebody tell this to Tiger Woods. Y'all seen what happened when he dated that honky? I know everybody know about OJ. OJ and Nicole Simpson. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Well, guess what? He should have never put his rod into that stinking honky anyway.
Right.
Read on.
And the flood came.
And the
flood came.
Read it from the top. Now, it's a direct scripture in the New Testament showing you why the flood came. Read it again.
Luke chapter 17, verse 27. They did eat, they drank, they married wives. They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all.
Now, if we wasn't having sex with other races, why would God be mad at us for eating and drinking and marrying? Because he told us to be fruitful and multiply. That means you got to have plenty of sex. That's the only way you get little ones in this earth. You know what I mean? You got to have sex. So why would God get pissed off? He got pissed off because we was having sex with the different races.
Right.
And then guess what? That's why the flood came. And what do it read out what happened when they say the flood came?
And destroyed them all.
And destroyed them all. Guess what? That water ain't coming back. This time it's gonna be done with fire. Thermonuclear warfare, World War III, ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles is gonna destroy this place this time because we out here eating and drinking and giving ourselves into marriage with the other races. And guess what? Then World War III came. And then what do it say after the flood came?
And destroyed them all.
And guess what? We gonna be destroyed right along with the white man and all the other races for marrying them, man. You know what I mean? Because they the one who legalized it, man. God says it's illegal in this Bible. You know what I mean? We done became criminals to the Lord, man, because we want to listen to this white man. Guess what else he did? He legalized weed and homosexuality and same-sex marriage. That's what he did. Okay, you can drop that out. Now, carry me directly to, hold on one second. We're going to get it out the Old Testament as well. You know what I mean? Now, I just showed you directly in the New Testament how the Most High destroyed us, man, for that. So now we're going to get it out. Give me Tobit. That's in the Apocrypha. If anybody ain't got an Apocrypha, I got one right here if anybody need it. Go to the book of Tobit. The book of Tobit, chapter 4, and start at verse 12. Anybody need Apocrypha? Anybody? Go to the book of Tobit, chapter 4 and verse 12. And before you do that, before you read it, let me get the topic of the class. I see all the people come in. Jasmine Hutchins, I see you. You know what I mean? Trials and Tribs, I see you. You know what I mean? What's going on? Make sure y'all like and share the class, all right? You got any questions, type it in. You got any comments, type it in, man. This class right here for Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians, man. You're going to learn a valuable lesson in this class tonight. Now, we done already showed you how much the Most High, the nigger God of this Bible, is against interracial marriage. Don't worry about it. We got plenty more scripts for you. All right. Go ahead. Let me get the topic, then read the script, Baba Kashaw.
God hates interracial marriage. Jungle fever.
Damn right. God hates it, man. We done proved it with two scripts. We started in the Old Testament, then we brought you to the New Testament. Now we're just going to show you throughout the whole Bible that this interracial marriage, this marrying different races of people, always been against the Most High and Christ. What do you think Christ was teaching, man? Christ was teaching that we cannot go out there and marry the other races, man. Christ didn't, you see Christ, listen, he was so hardcore, he ain't even had no wife, man. You know what I mean? He was hardcore. He was way better than me. You know what I mean? Ain't no way. But some of you niggas like that, though. Some of you niggas go to prison and then try to act like you Christ-like. Then, you know what I mean? Nah, nigga. Christ wasn't in prison, okay? Christ decided that he didn't want no Roman white honky, okay? The Romans was white people, all right? Read what you got out.
Tobit, chapter 4, verse 12. Beware of all whoredom.
Beware of all what?
Whoredom.
And y'all think I talk reckless? Where you think I get it from? The Bible said, beware of all whoredom. Black youngster said real good. You horse, you whore. You know what I mean? Listen, if you have sex with a white woman, you are a stinking whore. If you have sex with a white man, you are a stinking, filthy whore, and your vagina is polluted. Read.
My son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy father.
You see that? He said, my son. The son of the Most High. That's what the word Israel means. Prince of the Most High. Princess of the Most High. That's what Israel means. That's why he named us Israel. You know what I mean? It means prince of the power. So we literally the children of God. So that's what he means when he say my son. He's talking to blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians. We are his sons. You know what I mean? Christ is a black man from the tribe of Judah. We're his sons, man. Them Mexicans, man. Them Jamaicans. You know what I mean? We're his sons. Read on.
And take not a strange woman.
Take not a strange woman. What do that mean? Take not another race, man. It said take not. That's a commandment. Read on.
To wife, which is not of thy father's tribe.
Which is not of your father's tribe. Which is not of your people, man. Now watch this. It's about to get real black. It's about to get real nigga off up in this Bible, man. Watch what this brother about to read. Read.
For we are the children of the prophets.
We are the children of the prophets. Go ahead.
Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Man, we just read about Noah, how everybody was partying and drinking. Noah was like, man, y'all got to cut that out, man. The Lord great flood this place. And then the flood came. And guess what? It destroyed every damn body. Read on.
Remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning, even that they all married wives of their own kindred.
Now you know it's a nigga. Kinfolk. Of their own what?
Kindred.
You say it again.
Kindred.
Now who the hell? White people don't say kindred. They don't say kinfolk. And let me help you out real quick. All skinfolk ain't kinfolk. Right. For all you people who think just because Africans may have a similar skin tone as us, all skinfolk ain't kinfolk.
Right.
And I'm going to prove that in a minute. I'm going to show you who they are. All right. At one point in the globe, on the planet, everybody had melanin. Now everybody still got melanin except one race of people. Do anybody want to blow my mind and figure out and I'll cash app you $20 if you know this answer. Here's the catch to it. I don't have cash app or $20. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give it to you. White people don't have melanin. He tried to name himself white because white mean pure, when really he's red, because you can see his blood right coming forth, right to slap a white person. You'll see his blood come forth right through his skin. Esau, Idumea, which means wasted away is he. All right. Italy, which is Idumea. The Edomites, Esau, that's the white race. God cursed them, man. And he also cursed the Africans. And we got cursed for trying to marry their women and let their women marry our men. We got cursed for that. We're going to give up the best culture that you can ever have on the planet to go marry some heathen. What do I mean by heathen? A heathen is a non-Israelite. What is an Israelite? So-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians that descend from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and Noah, and Adam. We are direct descendants and don't even know it. This is the reason they've been hating us all these years, man. Welcome to the ISUPK, the home of the truth. If you just, it's your first time tuning in. Read on.
and were blessed in their children, and their seed shall inherit the land.
Our seed ain't inheriting nothing. You want to know why? Because we believe in jungle fever. Our kid, we ain't passing nothing down to our kids, man. Nothing but GoFundMe's and single parent households and nothing, man. We're not passing down lands and how we supposed to be doing it. We don't even have no land. We ain't even in our homeland no more, which shows you we're cursed for trying to what? Join them. When we're supposed to be a holy people. The word holy means separate or set apart. We're supposed to always been set apart from them, man. Thank you, Dr. Martin Luther King, for fighting for integration. We should have stayed, what? Segregated. Right. The word holy literally means segregation. You can't be holy if you're not segregated. Right? So any more on that?
Sir.
Okay, you can drop that right there. Hold on, you read 13 too?
Sir.
Let me get 13.
Tobit chapter 4, verse 13. Now, therefore, my son, love thy brethren, and despise not in thy heart thy brethren, the sons and daughters of thy people, and not taking a wife of them.
You see that? If you don't take a wife of your people or a husband of your people, you are despising them. That's what the scripture just said. If you don't marry your own kinfolk, kindred, the people of your 12 tribes, which is blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians, you is despising them. I'm not making this up. It just said it. Read it again, Baba Kashaw.
Tobit chapter 4, verse 13. Now, therefore, my son, love thy brethren, and despise not in thy heart thy brethren, the sons and daughters of thy people, and not taking a wife of them.
You see that? It went further. You don't even love your people if you don't marry your own kind. That's what it said. Am I exaggerating here? Am I leaning towards my own understanding? Am I interpreting my own interpretation? Hell no. The Bible just literally said that. You don't even love your people if you go marry outside of your race. You ought to be ashamed of your damn self, man. Back in the day, we used to have shame. We ain't got no shame no more, man. A lot of us done got so addicted to porn, we don't even know, your rod don't even know how to work. Con. Your rod can't even work no more for your own sister, man. Not your literal sister, white people. You can't go have sex with your trailer park trash sister. You got it, Officer Bias.
Like it, if I could, what you saying is so heavy because the proof is how they, you know how when they say like a short dude will try to drive a big truck, you know, to overcompensate for areas where he's deficient.
God.
When you see a lot of sisters with you know white dudes or brothers with white girls, they'll try to act over, or the brothers will try to be extra blackety black, or the sisters will try to have dreads or you know, a natural hairstyle. They got to do something to compensate because they know they were the devil.
They know they damn wrong. Get that brother a hand. They know they dead damn wrong, man. You right. Also, by what the brother just said is so and completely, listen, was the absolute truth. You try to overcompensate, you know, and show your blackness. We seen it all. Weekend just passed. We went to a June. Matter of fact, let's get a Lord a hand for Juneteenth today, which is the Juneteenth is today. Get a Lord a hand for that. Yeah, man. Juneteenth actually is supposed to be about the freedom of black people in Galveston, Texas, man. Yeah, I mean, when they didn't even know they supposed to have been free, 2 years prior? And then they fought for their freedom and they got free. Yeah, I mean, even though we're still slaves in this place. But Juneteenth ain't supposed to be a celebration for everybody. This should be the day right here that we all get together in solidarity and just love us.
Right.
The point I was making, me and Baez, we was down and with all the brothers, shout out to Captain Nathok and all the brothers in Durham and Fayetteville and all the Charlotte, all the schools, man. We was down in Durham. We went to a Juneteenth festival. And we seen black women holding hands with white men. I'm talking about walking around, and it was so disgusting. You can tell and they wouldn't give you no eye contact. They move their face because they know they felt some type of shame. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? I seen so many interracial couples, man. And in my mind, I was like, why in the hell would you bring a damn dog to the cookout?
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't remember taking, I remember taking like 10 of my homeboys to one of my family functions, you know what I mean? But I don't remember going in the backyard and say, hey, dogs, come on. Y'all invited to the family reunion, the family union. You know what I mean? But you want to go get Lassie. Man, listen, man. It's evil and it's disgusting, man. And you hate your people if you go get somebody outside of your race. Not just white people, Africans too. God don't want royal black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indians dating those stinking Africans either. Or anybody outside of our race, man. And my Mexican brothers, boy, y'all the worst. Y'all go get the biggest, fattest pieces of garbage out the damn the trash bag. Now, all white women are trash, is trash, but you go get the one at the bottom of the trash bag. The big, fat, stinking, the big, ugly, fat, stinking, with the red bumps all over our goddamn legs. You know what I mean? I'll be like, damn, Jorge, good goddamn night. Damn. Come hang with me, man. I'm gonna get you something. I'm gonna get you something we call a wagon. Okay. You get up on that wagon and build a house on that wagon, man. Yeah, man. But I'm gonna keep going. I've been sidebarring. Keep going.
For in pride and destruction.
Man, there's proud niggas trying to get their credit score up. That's why you date white women, because you proud. And it's gonna lead you to what? Destruction. Read on.
And much trouble.
Hey, hold on. Let's get a sister Jasmine Hutchins a hand real quick. The sister said we should have stayed segregated. Get a sister a hand, man. Because what she's saying is absolutely right, man. We should have stayed segregated. Because when we got integrated, we gave them all our black businesses. Now here come Walmart and the Waltons taking over all the mom and pop stores, man. We could have supported each other, man. All right. So that's an excellent statement right there. That's an excellent point right there, Jasmine. Go ahead.
For in pride is destruction.
So in pride is destruction, man. You better not dare. Listen, I promise you, any function that we have in the UPK, you're not gonna walk your proud ass like they do in the Juneteenth celebrations with no damn white honky. Right. You could come in, but you're gonna leave your dog at the door, and we're gonna make sure of it. We got somebody called Captain Akkad to make sure of it over the Shamar department. You know what I mean? That's security. We're gonna secure that our people ain't holding hands and they coming into none of our damn functions. Now we having a food or clothing drive. Now we'll feed the different races. We'll make sure we're not evil and cruel like the white man is. We'll feed you. You know what I mean? But that's it. You can't receive salvation. You can't come to our classes and our high holy days. You can't be a part of our nation. This is for us.
Right.
We're not like the Black Lives Matter movement. Where you talking about Black Lives Matter marching down the goddamn road with one fist up, but a white person standing right beside you marching. Man, that's backwards to me. I wish I would. Listen. Okay, let me be quiet before I get checked, because listen, I don't want to promote no violence, because the ISUPK is not we're not a hate group. We're not a violent group. We will defend ourselves, but we're a love group. We just don't love the other races. We love ours. Is something wrong with that? Chinese people understand the assignment. They love their own people. We can't love our own people. They call us a hate group because what? We love our own people. Now my real she got on me about all that cussing I be doing. Listen, fuck the other races. You understand? That's how I feel about that. Salaki, Rib, you'll be okay. All right. Read on.
And much trouble.
And much what?
Trouble.
Tiger Woods, you gonna get in much what?
Trouble.
OJ, you got in much what?
Trouble.
Man, listen, man, stop dating white people. You gonna get in much what?
Trouble.
You're gonna get in trouble. Okay? I'm telling you. Serena Williams done went and goddamn, listen, she was beautiful at one point, thick and beautiful. Now she look like a whole transsexual. Now went and got lip injections and face injections, wearing all that light makeup when she black as hell trying to wear light makeup. I don't know. Listen, be chocolate.
Right.
You got brothers who love chocolate, okay?
Right.
I'm telling you. Yes. What they say, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice? Man, that's a fact. Now, I don't discriminate. I want to rib from every goddamn tribe, and it's 12 tribes. Yeah. Go ahead. You got it out.
And lewdness.
And in what?
Lewdness.
Lewdness. We done became a lewd people, man. Partying and reveling with white people, man. We done remember that back in the day, we the one came up with rock and roll. Now look at the rock and roll now with white people. Lewdness, man. Read on.
Is decay and great want.
Go
But
ahead.
lewdness is the mother of famine.
Lewdness is the mother of famine. We done became famished in this place, man. We don't listen. We hunger and thirst to know who we are because we don't even know we the Israelites now. Right. That's famine spiritually, man. And real and carnally, we going through famine. We starving out here. Why you think we need EBT? We famine, man. We're going through a famine, and we got to go to them for our food, man. Spiritually, famine going on. We hunger and thirst for the knowledge of the Most High God. You understand? We don't know nothing in this place, man. We lack knowledge because God punishing us for interracial marriage, among other sins. But tonight's class is solely on interracial marriage. Is that it? That's it on that out?
Yes, sir.
All right, no sweat. So now let me show you why you're not supposed to marry the other races. Now, God already told you because you're going to follow their gods, which means you're going to follow their way of life, their culture, their religion, their way of living. But let me show you in the Bible where God said, whoever your father is, that's what race you are. So if a black woman like Serena Williams go have sex with a white man, and which she did, and had a baby with that honky, guess what that little baby is? Even though the baby got melanin. That baby is a little white devil, a little white honky devil. That's what that little bastard is. And I don't give a damn about the melanation because our skin folk don't get caught up in the color of the skin. You are what your father is, and I'm about to prove it. Give me the book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 18. You understand? And while we on this point right here, everybody think Bob Marley is a black man. Let me tell you something. I hate to break y'all little weed smoking, dreadlock wearing hearts out there. Bob Marley is a stinking white honky. You want to know why? Because his mother is white. His mother is black, but his daddy is white. Let me say that all over again for they try to make little clips out of that. Bob Marley mama is black, okay? Right. His daddy is a stinking honky. All right? A cracker, if you will. All right? Yeah. That's what his daddy is. A saltine goddamn cracker. All right? So that makes Bob Marley and Ziggy Marley and all his damn sons and brothers a white honky family. Okay? The only one of Israelite is the mother. Because she is what? She is what her father is. Let me prove it to you real quick. Give me Numbers 1 and 18. But before you read that, let me get the topic of the class as I take a sip of my drink.
Con.
Let me take a sip of my drink. Go ahead, you got it.
God hates interracial marriage, jungle fever.
I've been proving it all class. And guess what? We got about another solid hour to prove it some more. That hour going to go by fast, but I'm going to prove it to you in these scriptures. Now, I ain't up here for no prosperity speech. In the Christian church, you love who you love. You love, that ain't what God said in his Bible. God didn't say you can love who you love. That's a goddamn lie. You can't help who you love. Yes, you can. Don't fuck them. Excuse my language. I'm just saying. Go ahead. You got it.
Numbers chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day.
Who is the congregation? The congregation of Israelites. Because the book of Numbers is talking about nothing but the children of Israel. Read on.
Of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
They declared their pedigrees by the house of their what?
Fathers.
Now, black people, you know this way too well. When black people, black men and women, we love our animals, our dogs. We love pit bulls. Y'all want to know why men breed pit bulls the way they breed pit bulls? Because they're trying to get a certain pedigree. They know a certain pedigree come from what? The father. Pedigree is, you get that from your father. Read it again from the top.
Numbers chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees.
They declared their what?
Pedigrees.
You get your pedigree by your parents, man. Particularly your father. Because whatever your father is, what you are. If your father is black and you have sex with a Chinese woman, young Jeezy, guess what? Your baby is you. What you put in her is going to come out of her. Just like if I go plant some apple seeds in the ground, an apple tree going to grow out the ground. If I plant some orange seeds in the ground, an orange tree going to grow out. If I plant this black seed in a white woman, guess what? My seed going to grow out of her. Right. You understand? God don't want that though. God wants you to go plant that seed in your own kinfolk, your own family, your own tribes. Let them Africans have sex with the Africans, man. Let them Arabs have them Arabs, man. I want my black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indian women because that's what the Lord gave me.
Right.
Same with you, the women. You ought to desire a black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian men. You didn't learn in the Christian church who you can and cannot date, who you can and cannot have sex with. You didn't never learn this. That's why we go out as the sheep being led to the slaughter. That's scripture you was about. That's how you be led like sheep being led to the slaughter because we're not taught. We don't have a shepherd, man. Well, guess what? We got a shepherd now, man. His name is Commanding General Yohana, and he directly follows the best shepherd that ever walked the face of the earth. His name is Yahweh Shai Mashiach, our black King Christ, man, who the earth ignorantly calls Jesus, man. Read.
Declare their pedigrees after their families by the house of their father.
So you get your nationality, your ethnicity, your race from your who?
Father.
From your father, man. Whatever your father is, that's what you are. Ain't no such thing as mixed. I'm mixed. I'm half white, half Filipino. You half a goddamn lie. You are what the hell your daddy is, and that's that. You understand? That's thus says the Lord, not Shabbat, not the Israelite school of UPK. The Lord said it, man. Deal with it. Any more on that out?
Sir.
Read.
According to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls.
That's it on that?
Sir.
That's everybody. Anybody on the planet, you are just like white, same with white people. You are who your father is. You know what I mean? In any race. Koreans. If you Korean, if you're a Filipino, if your dad Filipino and he married a white woman, you're not half white and half Filipino. You 100% Filipino. Because you are what your father is. This is why God don't want us marrying the other races. He want our bloodline to stay pure, our pedigree to stay pure. All right? Drop that. Now let's get it out the New Testament. Oh, I couldn't wait to get this. And look, this is Christian's favorite book right here, Proverbs. I'm about to go to your favorite book, Christians, and prove to you that interracial marriage is against the Most High God of this Bible. Yahweh is his name. In case you didn't know, you was wondering what's God's name. It's Yahweh, all right? Let me get the book of Proverbs chapter 5, and we're going to start at verse 18, all right? The book of Proverbs chapter 5, verse 18. Again, if you got any questions, type them into the chat. You got any comments, type it into the chat. All right, like and share the class. You know what I mean? We got free classes Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? We got a physical school here in Kannapolis, 1539 Northridge Avenue. I don't care where you are in the planet. We got a school near you. Like in the United States alone, we got over about 50 schools or more. You saying something out? Oh, Salaki. You can read the topic, and then you can give me that scripture if you would.
God hates interracial marriage, jungle fever. Proverbs chapter 5, verse 18. Let thy fountain be blessed and rejoice with the wife of thy youth.
Now, what's the wife of your youth? They say, let thy fountain be blessed. What? The fountain of what? The fountain, what they used to say something about the fountain of youth or something like that, didn't it? You know what I mean? We used to say that back in the day. You know what I mean? Your fountain of youth. Back in the day. Y'all remember back in the day, you used to run next door? You know what I mean? That girl stayed next door. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know if y'all had one. I had about 13 of them. It was about 13 girls next door. And I didn't even know it was righteous. You know what I mean? But, man, you had a crush on her. Y'all went to school together. You grew up liking her. She grew up liking you. Or you grew up couldn't stand each other. But then y'all grew up and y'all got mature, started looking real good. Then boom, it's on like Donkey Kong. You see? Read it again from the top. So it's poetic. This Bible is written in slang. I'm trying to make the words jump off the pages for you. Like my other one, Officer Abraham, Officer 5000, man. He made these words jump off the page for me. You see? And now I'm up here doing the same thing for you. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 5, verse 18. Let thy fountain be blessed.
The fountain of youth. That's what I was trying to say. Go ahead.
And rejoice with the wife of thy youth.
Well, goddamn, it said it. But I love when Jamaicans say that. What's going on, my youth? What's going on, my youth? My young. You know what I mean? That's how they talk. Still to this day. Go ahead.
Verse 19. Let her be as the loving hen and pleasant roe.
Let her be as a loving hind and a pleasant roe. We about to get real intimate real quick, okay? All right, read on.
Let her breasts.
Let her what?
Breasts.
Man, go ahead.
Satisfy thee.
Okay, listen. I probably gonna get checked for what I'm about to say. So I shouldn't say it. Read it again from the top so I don't say it.
Proverbs chapter 5, verse 19. Let her be as the loving hen and pleasant roe.
This is how much you're supposed to love and cherish that black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indian woman. You ought to look at her and give her the eye. She give you that eye back. You know what I mean? Y'all know what time it is now. Now the scripture about to give you the script. It's going to show you how to have game with each other instead of being lame as hell and arguing all the goddamn time. Read on.
Let her breasts satisfy thee.
Sometimes when she's sitting there running her goddamn mouth, let her run her mouth and just look at her damn titties. Look at her breasts and let that satisfy you. Black women love to run the goddamn mouth. You let her sit there, a mile a minute. You just start looking at her titties. Ain't listening to nothing she goddamn saying, okay? Read.
At all times.
At all times, man. Like that thing that the Lord gave you, that black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indian bosom. That's what they call it in the church, bosom. Okay, go ahead.
And be thou ravished.
Be thou what?
Ravished.
Be ravished. Read on.
Always with her love.
Be ravished always with her love, man. If you got a black, Hispanic, Latino, Native Indian woman, man, always be ravished with her love, man. Just know that that's a thing that the Lord gave you. The Lord could have gave you a white woman. He could have gave you a stinking African woman. But he gave you that black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian thing. He gave you that different thing, okay? You're supposed to be ravished with that. I ain't never been ravished with no flat ass white woman. Ass look like a damn wall, like, you know what I mean? Have you ever seen a white woman twerk? You ravished with that? That don't ravish me. I like that thing that wobble and move, okay? All right, go ahead.
Verse 20. And why wilt thou, my son?
Hold on. Good night. God about to get real ghetto with you. Now, he done showed you what to love them breasts. You see? Salaki. Love them breasts, man. But watch this. Watch the question the Lord about to ask. Watch. Read.
Proverbs chapter 5, verse 20. And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman?
Why in the fuck would you like a goddamn white woman? Nigga, why would you like an Arab woman? Why, my son, would you like them stinking ass Chinese woman, young Jeezy? This is the Lord asking the question. Like, this is real. This is some real nigga shit. He's like, why the hell would you? I gave you black. What did y'all see? What's that movie? The dancing Latina woman. What was her name? Selena. Did y'all see Selena? Give me Selena, man. Jennifer Lopez, man. The hell you want to do with Dolly Parton? She walking around with big ass fake titties, plastic. We say plastic down south. I don't know. I don't know. But man, look, he gave us the best. Look at these black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indian women, man. Are you out of your damn mind? Read that again, man. I don't believe God. I don't think they believe God. This is the word of the Lord. I think they think we got a trick Bible up here or something. Give them book, chapter, and verse if you would.
Proverbs chapter 5, verse 20. And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman?
That's why I got so intimate in the scripture. The matter of fact, that's why the Lord got so intimate in that scripture before. Be ravished with the women that you done grew up with, them little nappy head little girls you grew up with in the neighborhood when y'all was po together.
Right.
You're gonna grow up one day, and guess what? You're gonna grow a longer rod that she gonna like. She gonna grow some big. Back in the day, I remember the girls used to ride the bus. They used to go home and put butter on their titties, thinking they were gonna grow. That's what they did. But we did it. Next thing you know, we all got pubic hair, and next thing you know, little babies start popping up. Do y'all know what happened in between that pubic hair and babies start popping up? Somebody was being ravished. But read that again from the top. God say, be ravished with them, the ones you grew up with, but don't go outside your race and be ravished with these strange, call them strange women.
Right.
Damn. That's why all you people that say God love everybody. Why would he call the other races strange then? Since he got so much goddamn love for them. He say they strange. You want to know why they strange? Because he made them strange. God made us to rule this earth, us to be his chosen people. I just thank God I'm part of the 12 tribes.
Right.
The Christian church said all the time, I'm glad that I'm in the number. You ain't in the number. You're an Israelite, but you out of the number because you've been fucking people outside your race. Excuse my language, but it's the truth. Read that again from the top. This is the Lord asking you, why in the hell would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 5, verse 20. And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman?
Good night. That's deep. Go ahead.
And embrace the bosom of a stranger.
And embrace the breast of a damn stranger. With them fake, and now we go copy them. Our women, listen, I'm saying I don't care if they big or little. I'll take you just because you my people. You my kindred.
Right.
My kinsmen according to the flesh. Drop that right there. Carry me to the book. I know black people got a short attention span, so I'm gonna get straight to some scriptures that directly just say out the gate, don't have sex with the other races, okay?
Right.
You know what I mean? Give me First Ezra. Give me First Ezra chapter 8 and verse 84. That's in the Apocrypha as well. The Apocrypha is the 14 books that was taken out the Bible. You got the Old Testament. Right in the middle of the Old Testament and the New Testament, you got 14 books that was taken out by the Council of Nicaea, and the Roman Catholic Church took these books out. You know what I mean? My rib just bought a 1611. That's included in the 1611, the Apocrypha, right? So, First Ezra chapter 8 and verse 84, if you would.
First Ezra chapter 8, verse 84.
Before you read that, let me get the topic of the class, because this scripture right here going to directly say it out.
God hates interracial marriage.
God hates blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians who are the children of Israel, the Israelites, the real Jews. He hates when we date other races. Read.
Jungle fever. First Ezra chapter 8, verse 84. Therefore, now shall ye not join your your daughters unto their sons.
Let me get it again from the top, if you would, Baba Kashaw.
First Ezra chapter 8, verse 84. Therefore, now shall ye not join your daughters unto their sons.
Damn right. Don't join. You see, it's saying it again in a whole different book. Don't join your daughters to their son, meaning what? Give your daughters to their son in marriage. Don't people love to say that? Give me your hand in marriage, or I'll take your. Can I take your hand in marriage? God said, don't give your goddamn hand to them in marriage. Don't give them nothing. If it was up to me, I'd give them a foot up their ass. Read on.
Neither shall ye take their daughters unto your sons.
Listen, between me and my rib, we got we got about 637 kids. I believe if I counted right. All girls. Neither one of them can date a white man or a Chinese man. None of them. Well, guess what? They're not my daughter no more. Fuck you. Read on.
Verse 85. Moreover, ye shall never seek to have peace with them.
Why do you want to have peace with white people? Everybody's, can't we all just get along? Hell no. You're going to say, can't we all just get along out there and whoop your ass? Rodney King? I don't want to get along with these people because clearly they don't want to get along with me. But I do want to get along with my people. I do want my own land back. I do want my identity back. Don't seek to have peace with them. Damn equality, man. God said we better than them. If you don't believe me, anybody just challenge me and I'll prove it to you right goddamn now. Read on.
That ye may be strong.
That ye may be what?
Strong.
See, when you try to join with them, you can't be strong. Somebody should have told this to the civil rights movement. Somebody tell this to these people that's going to these Juneteenth festivals holding hands with white people, trying to make a statement. You can't be strong like that. Read on.
And eat the good things of the land.
We're not eating the good things of the land because we ain't even in our own goddamn land. You can't even grow no vegetation. We ain't got no farms. Where's the black farmers, man? We ain't eating the good things, man. We eating GMO food. We lucky to get some fast food. Garbage and poison, man. We're not eating the good things of the land. You eating pesticide and all kind of hormones that they spray all over the vegetation, man. Putting hormones and steroids all in the damn cows, man, to fatten them up. Read on.
And that ye may leave the inheritance of the land unto your children.
You ain't,
forevermore.
and we ain't left nothing to our kids. That's said it earlier in another scripture.
Right.
We ain't leaving nothing to our. Listen, we not even leaving our identity to our kids. Less known, you know, and it's bigger than money. Because look at the white kids. They get left money, and what they do? Be the biggest crackheads and weed head and fentanyl heads on the damn planet. Money ain't the end all be all. The scriptures say the love of money is the root of all evil. I'd rather be broke together than rich alone any day. And I also rather be broke with my black woman than to be rich with some white honky or somebody outside of my goddamn race. All right? Any more on that out? I think they get the point on that one anyway. So now, let me show y'all somebody that got pissed off over interracial marriage, man. Carry me to the book of Numbers, chapter 25 and verse 1. All right? I'm going to give you an example of how pissed off it make the Most High when we marry other women outside of our race, outside of our nationality, man. Somebody should have told this to Oprah. She married Stedman. Y'all know the rapper Eve? She married a white billionaire. Listen, I will take a woman who is unemployed, get food stamps, on government assistance, and shout out to government assistance. Matter of fact, I love to be with black women with good. That means I'm going to eat good, goddamn it, getting them food stamps. You know what I mean? But I'd rather be with her than a white billionaire woman. Right. Let me show you why. Because I know something about this Bible that you Christians don't know, that you Muslims don't know. Let me show you something about this Bible you don't know. Numbers 25 and 1. Read. I'm going to show you how gangster God is, man. God is not all kisses and hugs and love me, fill me with your precious spirit. Let me show you God is a gangster and what he going to do again to you if you keep breaking God's laws. And this is a direct breaking of God's law, interracial marriage. Now, I showed you he flooded the earth. Let me show you what he did. Another thing that he did. Read.
Numbers chapter 25, verse 1.
God.
And Israel abode in Shittim, and the people began to commit whoredom, commit whoredom.
Read it again from the top, if you would.
Numbers chapter 25, verse 1. And Israel abode in Shittim.
Right there. It's a time that we was living in a different land outside of our land called Shittim, right? So we wasn't in our land, just like we ain't in our homeland now. We in the land of America. We was shipped via cargo transatlantic slave trade to different countries and different states and different places. When this time we was in a land called Shittim. We was not in our own land. That's where we was abiding. They say abode, meaning we was living in that land. Read on.
And the people began to commit whoredom.
And we started to commit whoredom, meaning we start whoring on the Most High God. When God tell you to do something and we don't do it, we done became a $2 hoe. That's how he look at us. Read on.
With the daughters of Moab.
You see that? The daughters of Moab. Who is Moab? Moab today, that's Chinese people. We was doing it way back in the day. We started, and God called it what? Whoredom. Go ahead.
Verse 2. And they called the people unto the sacrifice of their gods.
And that's we doing it's Buddhism. They called us into the sacrifices of their gods, their religions, their Christmas, their sacrifices to their gods, their culture. You see? That's why I remember in the 90s, black people was wearing them Chinese suits. Y'all don't remember that? You go in the corner store and buy it, and the niggas was wearing them Chinese suits. Read on.
And the people.
And what Salakia. And what the women they came out with porn called Asian Invasion. Y'all remember that? Oh, I damn sure remember. I bought one from the damn the weed. I bought some weed and a porno. That motherfucker said Asian Invasion. And when I looked at it, I took it out the DVD player and I frisbee that motherfucker from here to Venezuela because they ain't had no body, no titties, no ass, no nothing. I was like, get the hell out of here. I bring bigbooty.com back. Not Salaki. Watching porn is a sin. Of course, I was not in the truth. I'm just saying. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
And the people did eat and bow down to their gods.
And that's what we doing to this very day. When you celebrate these customs of the other people and marry Asians and different races of people, you're bowing down to their gods. Read.
Verse 3. And Israel joined himself unto Baal, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel.
That is just another nation, another race of people. So we pissed the Most High off when we joined ourselves with them marrying their women or their women marrying our men. It's going to say that. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And the Lord said,
hold on, pause right there. Let me show y'all how pissed off the Lord got. Now, this is the part you want to hear right here. Read.
Numbers chapter 25, verse 4. And the Lord said unto Moses, take all the heads of the people and hang them upon, and hang them up before the Lord.
You see that? That don't sound like fill me with your precious Holy Ghost to me. God told Moses to take all their heads and cut their heads the fuck off and hang them on a post. All the men who was having sex with them Chinese women and them different races of women. He said, okay, no sweat. Moses, you take their heads and you cut them off. Cut their goddamn head off. That's going to happen again, you know. When our black King Christ come back, you stick your black rod in some white honky vagina. We're going to cut your goddamn head off. And it didn't stop there. Let me show you what God told Moses to do. This is the real nigga God right here. Read.
And hang them up before the Lord against the sun.
And hang it against so the sun can shine. And everybody can be scared when they see these heads on these posts. So they'll know not to never do that bullshit again. You know what I mean? Because that's not our custom to mix our royal bloodline with these heathens. I ain't even finished. Keep going.
That the fierce anger of the Lord may be turned away from Israel.
You see what I'm saying? That we won't do that shit no more. That we're going to watch these heads hanging on these posts. Niggas going to see that shit and be like, listen. Iggy Azalea, I know you can try to rap like us, but hell no. Eminem, what? No. You know what I mean? All these different people trying to be like us. Burna Boy, I know you're trying to steal Caribbean beats and call it Afro beats, stealing Caribbean music, but you won't get none of this. God will have our head hung over our tribe. Oh, you say you from the Mandingo tribe, Africans? Man, listen, man, that's a damn lie. That's a goddamn lie. Mandingo tribe. Listen, only thing Mandingo about them is the cow rod that they cut off and they worship. Did y'all know they worship cow rods? That's what we was doing in Egypt. Remember, we was worshiping a golden calf. A calf is a cow. We was copying the fucking Africans, man. Pissed the Most High off then. He destroyed us for it. And we over here doing it again. Our women over there. I want to go to Ghana. Let's go back to Africa. Let's go back to the motherland. Africa ain't no goddamn motherland. Not of the Israelites. The motherland is Israel, Jerusalem, right. Yasha'Allah. The only thing, and I love when Captain Tazariak said this, the only thing Africa is the mother of is flies. You go over there, you're going to be sitting there with flies all on your face, looking like them Ethiopian kids. Stomach, pot belly. I wouldn't dare. Read on.
Verse 5. And Moses said unto the judges of Israel, slain ye everyone.
You see that? Moses said again, he says, kill everybody. Read.
His men that were joined unto Baal pure.
Right. Everybody who want to join unto the different races, kill them. Everybody who want to have sex and make marriages with the other races, kill them disco dead. That sounds like a gangster God to me, man. You understand? That don't sound like all the, feel me, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, my precious Lord and Savior. Father, I come to you humble as I know how. Get the fuck out of my face, bitch. God go hang your ass for having a white husband. He ain't trying to hear all that. Any more on that out?
Sir.
I just wanted to prove God was a gangster man and how much he was against interracial marriage. Okay, from there, hold on. I know y'all getting tired of me calling y'all hoes. Let me let God call you a hoe then, okay? And guess what? We turning our kids into little hoes, telling them it's okay. Love is love. You can love who you want to. Go to Exodus. 34 and 14. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to let the scriptures prove it. I know y'all never seen these scriptures before. And then I'm going to go tell a story about King Solomon. How God wasn't mad at King Solomon for all those 1,000 wives that he had. God was only mad because he chose some wives from different nations. So he wasn't mad at the 1,000 wives. He was just mad at the wives from the different nations that King Solomon. I'm gonna say that story next. But let me get this right. Let me say, because I love saying hoe all the time. $2 hoe. I know they'd be like, why are you always saying $2 hoe and calling us hoes? Because that's what the fuck you are. God called you that. You don't believe me? Read.
Exodus chapter 34, verse 14. For thou shalt worship no other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God.
Let me tell you something. I'm jealous over my goddamn woman. I wish my woman would go out and talk about give a white boy a damn compliment. Bitch, you damn right I'm jealous. What the fuck you mean? Eminem can rap. Fuck Eminem. Yeah. I stopped listening to John B. and every white artist, Paul Wall. I stopped listening to all them honkies. And again, Burna Boy, stop stealing our music, man. That girl, what's her name? Tim's. She is a stinking African, man. Make me sweat, make me high. Is that? Hold on. That's our women right there? Okay. Well, Tim's. Listen, if you wouldn't know no better, you would think that's our people. Boy, oh boy. But I'm gonna tell you, she is an African, so that's a sin against the Lord. But keep reading.
Verse 15. Lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land.
A covenant is a deal or a contract. See what I'm saying? Today we would call a marriage contract. That's why in the ISUPK, we don't call a piece of paper marriage. We don't make a covenant with no damn white man to marry I'm not going to ask a white man to marry my black woman. You see? Sex is marriage according to God. But we was making marriages with different races of people back in this time. Let me show you how God felt about this. Now, we just showed you where he told Moses to cut the nigga's head off for interracial marriage, jungle fever. Let's watch what he called jungle fever in this scripture in Exodus. Read.
And they go a whoring.
And they go a what?
Whoring.
Go a whoring, read.
After their gods.
Yeah, you're going to go a whoring after the gods of the different races. Now, keep going. This is we go to little hoes that I was telling y'all about. If y'all thought that just came out of a figment of my imagination. God called them little hoes. Watch this, read.
And do sacrifice unto their gods. Mm-hmm. And one called thee, and thou eat of his sacrifice. Mm-hmm. Verse 16. And thou take of their daughters unto thy sons, and their daughters go a whoring.
Their daughters go a what?
Whoring.
A little hoe, a little $2 hoe, just like you. Their daughters go what?
Whoring.
A whoring. He done called your daughter a hoe. Y'all thought God was, listen, God is ice cold. He hardcore. He called you and your daughter a hoe. Watch this. I ain't finished. Go ahead.
After their gods, mm-hmm. And make thy sons go a whoring.
He didn't call your son a hoe. You're going to cause your son to be a $2 hoe and go follow after other gods thinking that I love who I love. I can marry the other races. We love each other, Mom. Next thing you know, the Timmy that your little black daughter married, the white Timmy is gonna shoot the whole goddamn house up, her, the kids, and everybody, because you done went a whoring. Now you done caused your kids to go a whoring after wanting to have sex and marry and date these other LeBron. I seen LeBron James' son took a white girl to the prom. Bronny took a damn white girl to the prom. I was disgusted, man. I couldn't believe it. I mean, and anybody here got any more white interracial couples? Y'all feel free to bring them to. Let me. Michael Jackson. Well, nah, that wasn't too interracial. I mean, he was white. You know what I'm saying? You remember he started dating Elvis Presley's daughter. Right. That was two sins. That was a lesbian relationship. Two white women. God damn. Slovakia. What, you got one for me, boys? Them just straight white kids, man. I don't even think they're his kids. Because they didn't take they didn't take the pedigree of their the house of their father.
Right.
That's for damn sure. One of them looked like Macaulay Culkin off Home Alone. No black. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Go ahead,
Whoring after their gods.
Go ahead.
Verse 17.
All right, we can drop that right there. So now let's get in this story real quick because we done came up on the time already. Let's get into the story of King Solomon real quick. All right, so I'm gonna show you. This is before King Solomon went left. It's gonna get intimate like that last one. Remember that last one? Love them titties. I mean, excuse me. It say love them breasts. Be ravished, always by them breasts. This one's similar, but it's gonna get a little bit more. This is like a little Zane novel right here. You know what I mean? All right, so carry me to Songs of Solomon. Give me Songs of Solomon. Hold on, before we go into that, Solomon was black. Let me prove it. Okay. Go to Songs of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. And then I'm gonna get into the story before he went left, how he used to love black, he used to love black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indian women. And then he went off. And this right here, it may close out the class, but I got plenty more scriptures, so don't worry about it. All right. Before you do that, let me get the topic of the class, if you would, Baba Kashaw. If anybody in here got any questions, raise your hand, ask your questions. If you got any comments, raise your hands. You know what I mean? Make your comments, man. This is a class. You know what I mean? You see, now you notice the difference between this and the Christian church. You don't have people running around all out of order. You know what I mean? Drummer up there. Just in case y'all didn't know, the drummer and the gay choir director is fucking. They gay as hell. Just in case y'all didn't know. And that's against the Lord.
Right.
To be a flaming faggot. Okay? Our little boys is going to be soldiers, not no little gay boys. And that's that. You got it.
God hates interracial marriage.
Oh, yeah. And guess what? God hates interracial marriage. That's what this class is about. Let's get into it. Let me get Songs of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black.
Oh, God damn. He said it out the gate like that? King Solomon said what?
I am black.
Go ahead.
But comely.
But comely. He said, I'm black and I'm beautiful. Comely is an old English word for what? Beautiful. He said, I'm black and I'm proud. I'm black and I'm beautiful, God damn it. He was proud to be black. That's black. He used to love his black people. And guess what? He used to love his black woman. Right now, I'm showing you before he went left, he was being like his father, King David. He loved his black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indian woman. He loved his kinfolk. Read on.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
And he loved the black daughters of Jerusalem. You see, look, it said, oh ye. When somebody put O in something, you know what I mean? They really mean it. Oh, yeah. And remember, you know what I mean? Niggas, that's just how niggas talk. That nigga say, oh, ye daughters of, meaning he was like, God damn, these bitches, excuse me. God damn, these women bad. You know what I mean? Now drop down to verse 10.
Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 10. Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels.
That man had gold teeth. That man had diamonds. Look at all the rappers and that black coat. That's black culture. For you Christians try to talk about, look at you got gold teeth. You killer, stealer, dealer. Bitch, I'd rather be all that than you and your faggot husband. You know what I mean? He getting his behind tore out from out his spine. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have an STD messing with that brother. Go ahead.
Thy neck with chains of gold.
That's your culture, black man. You wear them gold chains, man. Wear them diamonds, man. That is your culture. King Solomon first said, I'm black and I got gold and jewelry on. I'm a nigga. He letting us know that. And he said, oh, ye daughters of Jerusalem, meaning he loved his black women too. And y'all black women know how y'all get out. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm telling you, we always late to go somewhere because she got to put on some extra shit to be fly. And that's beautiful in my sight. You know what I mean? Black people used to love each other, man. We need to get back to that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now, carry me to chapter 4 and verse 10. We're going to get into the story. Now, I'm telling you, it's going to get a little, you know what I mean? You got to be real grown for this here, okay? I want y'all to see the vision. All right? Give me chapter 4 and verse 10.
Songs of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 10. How fair is thy love?
Fair. Go ahead. How fair, how beautiful is your love? Fair means beautiful. How fair is thy love? Y'all see how it started off?
Right.
You was about. I need you to be your Wazabot on this one. Start it over. Be your Wazabot on this one. Give it to him, your Wazabot.
Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 10. How fair is thy love?
How beautiful is your love, baby? Read.
My sister.
My who?
Sister.
No, my white honky.
My sister.
No, my stinking ass African.
My sister.
No, my goddamn Filipino woman.
My sister.
No, my Hawaiian.
My sister.
No, my woman from India with the red dot in the middle of her head.
My sister.
My sister, goddammit. What we call black women? What's up, sis? What up, bruh? What up, cuz? You know what I mean? What up, blood? That's how we talk. What up, what up, auntie? Family.
Right.
Family. Read on.
My spouse.
My what?
Spouse.
Man, my spouse. You know what I mean? Read on.
How much better is thy love than wine?
Listen, in my household, ain't nothing better than no damn liquor. I don't give a damn what you talking about. But right here, he said, my woman, how much better is your love than this liquor? It's a scripture that say nothing stronger than a woman, man, on the planet. Read that part again. Salakia.
How fair is thy love, my sister, my spouse? How much better is thy love than wine?
That means she got that wop. Y'all know what wop is? I am not gonna say it. Your wife's buys want me to say it. Buys want me to get checked, man. She got that wop, that wet ass vagina. And I ain't say the P word. That's what wop. W-A-P, wet ass, P. The P. Vagina. He said, that's better. God, how so much better that is than wine. Back in the day, wine used to be like, you had to be like royalty to be drinking the best wine. That's why Christ, in that wedding ceremony, turned water into what?
Wine.
Wine used to be big, and it still is to me in my household. I'm drinking on when the Christian church be drinking the wine, they be having great Tropicana Minute Maid in their cup, drinking the wine. That ain't wine, dummy. Read.
And the smell of
Whoa. We get see, I told you it was gonna get real intimate. You know what I mean? Yeah. Listen, this is the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. It's very practical for you to learn about the anatomy of a woman, young man, and vice versa. It's certain things that the Lord put in us. Is like it's chemistry. Well, we don't even use that word no more. I mean, I used to kick so much game. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? I felt like we had some chemistry in the back of my head. I'm like, I'm gonna tear her ass up. You know what I mean? But I had some game. Now you just jump on a social media site and damn, you hit a like on a goddamn picture. Oh, he loved me. Now you on child support for the next goddamn 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let's start again. Hold on, because that's that smell part. I mean, go ahead.
And the smell of thine ointments than all spices.
Lord have mercy. Than all spices, and the way you smell, it smell like y'all know how it smell when a black woman get in the kitchen and cook. Don't that food smell so good? He telling her, you smell better than that. You smell better than that. Good. Listen, that thing smell good, baby. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Thy lips.
See? Go ahead.
Oh, my spouse.
He said, they said, oh, again. He said, and thy lips. God damn them lips. Guess what? White people ain't got no goddamn lips. They ain't got no fucking lips. What in the hell y'all seeing these white honkies? I see absolutely nothing. He said, and those lips. Oh, my spouse. I told you this one was gonna get juicy here. Now imagine a Christian trying to break this down. And see, the Lord say, and thy lips, the spiritual lips, of course. No, motherfucker. He talking about the anatomy of a woman, nigga. In the ISUPK, we love something called vagina. We call it the matrix. I plan on getting me some matrix tonight when I leave class. Salakia. Go ahead, keep reading. Salakia.
Oh, my spouse.
Oh, my spouse. Go ahead.
Drop as the honeycomb.
Them lips drop like a, hold on, hold on. We talking about the lips on your face, okay? But we talking about the other lips too. Both pair. We like both pair in the UPK. We like your front butt. Niggas in the IUIC, that purple group, like, see, we definitely ain't now joining with them. Good. We like vagina over here, my boy. Read on. We like the front butt too. Okay. You like the back butt of a man. Okay. Go ahead.
Drop as the honeycomb, honey and milk.
Y'all ever ate some honey? It's so sweet. See what I'm saying? It's something so sweet and it's juicy and with milk. You see? Go ahead, keep going.
Honey and milk are under thy tongue.
Think about you tongue kissing both pair of lips. Like honey and milk under the tongue. It's so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This thing getting real intimate, man. Y'all gonna stop sleeping on the Bible. The Bible, man, I'm talking about they kicking top game. I'm talking about the Bible been keeping it peace since, Jerusalem. Keep going.
And the smell of thy garments.
The smell of them clothes, them, you know what I mean? Them slips. Remember back, they bring them slips back, man. Remember women used to wear slips back in the day? Man, them slips, boy, them slips now. They wear a bathing suit and put some heels on and call it an outfit. That shit don't turn me on. You butterball naked in public. Put some goddamn clothes on your funky ass. Now hold on. We being nice to the women right now. Hold on. Let's get back into. So come on, let's get some more Uwazaba while we got them.
And the smell of thy garments is like the smell of Lebanon.
That's a place. Lebanon. That's a place still to this day. I think it's south of Israel. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Verse 12.
Matter of fact, I know it's south of Israel. Lebanon, Yemen, and all that is south of Israel. If you look at a map. Go ahead.
Verse 12. A garden enclosed is my sister.
You hear that? A garden enclosed. Y'all remember that song they used to play on the Quiet Storm called Secret Garden? I wonder what that garden is they talking about. That garden enclosed is my what?
Enclosed in my sister.
No, enclosed in a Chinese woman.
Enclosed in my sister.
An African woman.
Enclosed in my sister.
A white woman.
Enclosed in my sister.
My sister. The 12 tribes of Israel. Black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indian. We was always supposed to only date and marry each other. Not the other races. They got a beautiful, sweet smelling garden. Now we done went outside our race, man, and made something an abomination to the Lord. Something that's disgusting to the God of this Bible. That's disgusting to the God of Israel. Keep going.
My spouse, a spring shut up.
What hold on, what damn. Now you know what that sounds like, don't it? That spring shut up. Hold on, what verse you in now?
That's verse 12, sir.
Keep going. Come on.
My spouse, a spring shut up, a fountain still.
Good night. That good wet. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna keep that. We're gonna seal this up so we can keep it in our family, in our 12 tribe. We the only ones supposed to be getting that wet. Keep going.
Verse 13. Thy plants are an orchard of
pomegranates. Imagine you know what I mean, in that garden, right? And that thing just tastes like fruit. See what I'm saying? It don't taste like fruit no more. Our women done lost their savor. You know what I'm saying? You want to know why? Because of sin. Because we don't obey God no more. I can show you a scripture where God say he'll make your vagina stink and he'll strike you with baldness, meaning give you a bald. That's why your mama bald head now. And she ain't got no husband. Or if she do got a husband, he like he like a boy. You know what I mean? Money don't make you a man, too. Stop chasing money thinking I'm going to get with this person because they got money or because they broke. You get a man in the ISUPK, whether he broke or got money, guess what? He's over every man that's in the world. You understand? And he got something in here called rank. Something the Lord gave him. Now, we ain't too gun-ho over rank in here. We more about brotherhood and sisterhood. You understand? And with that, that's where your weapon is. That's how you fight our enemy. Because brotherhood is a weapon. But when you go marry outside your race, you give your weapon right away to the other races. We have no defense now. We can't stand against the other races, man. Read on.
With pleasant fruits.
With pleasant fruits, man. So, okay, y'all get the point. This is the lovey-dovey part. Now, let's get the fuck off the lovey-dovey part. Let me show you what happened when you stop loving your woman and her vagina tastes so good. Her breast so good. She smells so good. King Solomon, he loved his woman back then. Now, let me show you when he went left. Like so many of our athletes and political leaders and everybody you whores for the white man in these different races. Let me show you how we go left when you betray that black woman. Sis, when you betray that black man and go marry some other heathen, man. Let's get to it. Give me 1 Kings, man. Give me 1 Kings, man. 1 Kings, chapter 11, and we're going to start at verse 1. And I'm going to show you why you should never go outside your race. Now, this is still talking about King Solomon. Remember, he was so in love with black women. Everybody had everybody's attention. What are he going to say next? I wonder what that means. Damn, he loved us. He started off the chapter by saying, I'm black and I'm proud. That's how niggas start off, ain't it? Before they get money. Then they get money. They're not so black and so proud no more. King Solomon did the same thing. And I'm about to prove it. Give me 1 Kings. What I asked for?
1 Kings chapter 11, verse 1.
Con, but before you do that, let me get the topic of the class and we're going to get right into this.
God hates interracial marriage, jungle fever.
Damn right. God hates interracial marriage, jungle fever. And I put that in the clause just so because I know niggas don't know what interracial marriage really mean. Of course, we doing the UPK, but that's marrying women outside of your race. What do I mean by marrying women outside of your race? Having sex with women outside of your race. Because according to the Lord, sex is marriage. And we can prove that too, but that's a whole nother class. Read what you got out.
1 Kings chapter 11, verse 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women.
You see that? He loved many what?
Strange women.
Man, listen, anytime you see a man that's not black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian, you should automatically know that that's a strange man. Brothers, you see anybody outside of the race of blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians, you ought to know that that's a strange woman. Read.
Together with the daughter of Pharaoh.
You see that? Who was Pharaoh at that time? Pharaoh was a stinking African, man. An African. Read.
Women of the Moabites.
Women of the Moabites, Chinese. That's the Chinese people real name. Moabites. Read.
Ammonites.
Ammonites, that's the real name of the Japanese people. This is biblical names of the races today. You never knew it. The Moabites, Chinese, the Ammonites, Japanese. Go ahead.
Edomites,
white bitches. That's their real name. Edom, Idumea, Esau, wasted away as he. That is their real name. Edomites, white hoes, pink toes. Let me say this real quick. Marlon Wayans, fuck you, nigga.
Right.
Talking about you rocking with the LGBT community. You're a fucking clown, nigga, and always been. And you can't act anyway, fool. Go ahead.
Zidonians.
The Zidonians, that's the Hittites, Africans, another tribe of Africans. Read.
And Hittites.
Africans and the Zidonians is two different tribes of Africans. Go ahead.
Verse 2.
Pause right there. For all the people who think we Africans, let me prove you wrong real quick. The scriptures say, let God be true and let every man be a liar. Give me the definition of, excuse me. This right here is the Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary, King James Version. Something that you Christians don't possess. You don't even look up words in that Christian church. All you do is run up and down the goddamn aisles, man. And hoot and holler and shuck and jive. We look up words. We know context. We know this Bible. You don't. Look up the word ham. Okay? Before we finish this scripture right here, Noah, which was a black man, he survived the flood, but he wasn't the only one that survived the flood. Noah and his wife survived the flood. And Noah and his wife and his 3 sons and their 3 wives survived the flood. That's 8 people. Noah had 3 sons. Their name was Ham, Shem, and Japheth. So-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians, we descend from the line of Shem. We're Shemitic people. Africans descend from Ham, one of Noah's sons. They are Hamitic people. We ain't even in the same line. Japheth, that's your Hawaiians. We ain't even in the same line. Okay? These are the biblical names until the white man went and changed all, or they changed their own names. All right? It's 18 different races of people on the planet. That's biblical. All right? So now, I'm about to prove to you that Africans and black people are not the same people. All right? Give me the definition of Ham, if you would, Baba Kashaw.
Ham, prefer, hot,
Who?
perhaps like.
I'm saying that is not the definition. That's a lucky, brother. Go ahead, read it. Try to give it again.
Ham, perhaps hot, the youngest son of Noah.
Oh, is it saying? Let me see. I read that. Progenitor. Oh, let me see. Oh, don't read. Yeah, that's no. Huh? Yeah, because if you fuck an African, your dick gonna be hot, burning. Yeah. Damn, they heard that. Oh, Salaki class. I thought I was on mute. Salaki. read where the definition started.
Ham. Ham. Ham.
Salak. Go ahead, you got it.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years.
So Ham was the youngest son of Noah. Remember, his three sons. It was Noah, his three sons, Noah's wife, and their three wives. That's 8 people that survived the entire flood. Ham was the youngest son of Noah. Read.
Before the flood. And
Hold on, start from the youngest son of Noah.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood.
So he was born probably about 96 years before the flood, meaning he was what? He was around 96 years old. Now, all people used to live in old age, not just the Israelites. Man, back in the day, people used to live up 100, 200, 300. It was easy. It was nothing. I mean, we live up to 100 today. You know what I mean? And we, you see it on Facebook all the time. 125th birthday. Just imagine back in the day when we didn't have all these GMO foods and cancer and gout and all this other shit. We used to live up in age for real, for real. Go ahead.
And one of the 8 persons to live through the flood.
I told you it was 8 people that God made survive the flood. He killed everybody else because what? Interracial marriage. We proved that earlier. Read.
He became the progenitor of the dark races.
Ham is one of Noah's sons that became the progenitor of the what races?
Dark races.
The dark races. That's why them Africans over there is blue-black like that. Dark races. Ain't nothing wrong with being dark. Don't get it twisted. Because some of them are our complexion, but don't get caught up in colorism again. But he's the progenitor of the darker races. Read.
Not the Negroes.
Shut your mouth and shoot me. Say what?
Not the Negroes.
So you mean to tell me Africans and Negroes ain't the same people? What do the Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary say? Not who?
Not the Negroes.
Not the goddamn Negroes. We ain't no stinking Africans, man. We're not the same people, man. Read on.
But the Egyptians.
But the who?
Egyptians.
The real Egyptians. They the descendants of Ham. They Hamites. We Israelites. But go ahead.
Ethiopians.
The stinking Ethiopians. The ones who run your goddamn gas station. You notice ain't no niggas at your gas station in your neighborhood. It's always an Ethiopian or Eritrean. And I'm so glad Nipsey Hussle got killed. He tried to live like us. He tried to live like a nigga, and he died like one. That nigga was a stinking Ethiopian, man. He was an African for real. And he was royalty in Ethiopia. He should have stayed his ass in Africa, in Ethiopia. But he wanted to come over here and try to be a Crip, and he died like one. You understand? Stop trying to be us, man. Burner Boy, you next, nigga. I can't even call you nigga because you ain't a nigga. You're a stinking Hamite. You Hamitic. Read.
Liberians.
The Liberians. Read on.
And Canaanites.
And the Canaanites, man. These are real Africans right here. Black people, you Negroes, and the word Negro literally means black. That's where you get the word nigger from, or Niger. Again, go into any Spanish store and get you a can of beans. It's gonna say Negro, which means black beans. Okay. So now let's get back to when King Solomon went off. We got when he was on point. You know what I mean? When he was like, oh, my black sister, black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indian sister. You smell so good. You look so good. King Solomon, he went off, though. Just again, like a lot of our brothers and sisters do. You get a little bread, little fame. Now you got an OnlyFans. And you ain't fucking for money. You don't care, which is a sin anyway. Keep going, though. Let's go to where King Solomon went off. All right? You got it out.
First Kings chapter 11, verse 2. Of the nations, considering which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them.
God damn. Come on, that's direct proof. Did y'all hear that? Read it again from 1. We all the way up on the time now. So we got to just go ahead.
First Kings chapter 11, verse 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughters of Pharaoh, women of Moabs, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites.
Africans, Chinese, Arabs, all the different races. Go ahead.
Verse 2. Of the nations, considering which the Lord said unto the children of Israel.
The children of Israel, the so-called black, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians. He went into the nations, them strange women, in which the Lord, go ahead.
Ye shall not go into them.
Now, what do it mean, go into them? I mean, sit and play spades with them? Maybe play Maki Dada with them? He told us not to fuck them, because sex is marriage. Don't marry them stinking heathens. Read.
Neither shall they come in unto you.
You see that? He didn't want us dealing with them, period, the other races. Go ahead.
For surely they will turn away your heart.
You see that? Go.
After their gods.
You see that? Keep going.
Solomon caved unto them. It's like
Solomon clave. He clave unto them anyway. Keep going.
Solomon claved unto these in love.
He loved them damn heathens. Solomon, guess what? He didn't think about your breasts no more. Remember earlier he was talking about, oh my God. Them breasts look so good. Oh my Jerusalem. Until he got a little notoriety. He got famous. He got real wide. Listen, he went off. Don't go off like Solomon. Come back to your culture. We done went off, matter of fact. Michael Jordan got a white woman and always had a white woman. But we support them buying all them goddamn J's. Meanwhile, that J money going into building more prisons. Keep going.
Verse 3. And he had 700 wives.
And 700 wives, go.
Princes.
Them 700 wives, this is how you know them 700 was Israelites, because it said princesses. Ain't no other woman on the planet a princess other than a black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian woman. Go ahead.
And 300 concubines.
Now, concubine, these are women of different nations. Go ahead.
And his wives turned away his heart.
Them wives did what?
Turned away his heart.
Them strange wives turned away his heart. God never wanted him to get them strange wives, man. Go ahead, read.
Verse 4. For it came to pass when Solomon was old that his wives turned away his heart.
You see that? It wasn't a sin that he had multiple wives. It just was a sin when he took on strange wives of different races. Because it made him go after other gods, man. Read on.
Turn away his heart after other gods.
Your heart is your mind. It make your mind think about different religions, different hairstyles, different foods that our God told us not to eat, like pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. Now you find yourself, you got a Chinese woman, now you over there eating with chopsticks. Keep going.
Was not perfect with the Lord his God, as was the heart of David.
King David, his father, another black man. He was perfect, man. King David didn't like no damn white women, African woman, Chinese woman, women from India, Hawaiian woman, Filipino. He didn't like no different nation of woman, man. He loved his black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indian woman. Go ahead.
Verse 5. For Solomon went after Ashtoreth, the goddess of the Zidonians.
The Zidonians, an African tribe. Y'all see where we going here, man? Y'all ever see how them Africans be jumping up and down, doing all then they don't even talk, like they be spitting and shit. I wish one of them motherfuckers do walk in front of me and I would slap the piss out of one of them Africans. Spitting in my goddamn face. We gonna bang. So listen, here's the moral to the story. God hates interracial marriage. God hates jungle fever. He wants us to love our own. If you Black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian, you are commanded. This is a commandment by the Most High God. You are only commanded to love and marry your own women, your own race, ethnicity, kindred, according to the flesh. And with that, I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer 500, Officer Baez. Give it up. I mean, unless y'all want to stay in here another hour. I got 10 more scriptures now.
Security announcements. We are the ISUPK under Commander General Ihana, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21. Malachi 3, 8 through 10 means 10th in the Hebrew. Ma'ashera, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests. Not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations.
Upcoming holy convocations. I'm about to give it to y'all now. Give me 1 second. All right. Upcoming holy convocations are high holy days, the feast days. We don't celebrate holidays. If you know anything about the Israelites, we don't celebrate any holidays. So upcoming holy convocation. Next, we'll have 1 second. The feast first fruit. We'll have memorial blowing of the trumpets. That's the next high holy day. All right. So if you Black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian, you're absolutely welcome to come to our next high holy day. We have the dates and everything set up and the zones. We actually gonna do it in. We got a lot of schools in North Carolina zone, so a lot of times we might have them in all the zones, or we might all fall on one zone, whether it be Fayetteville or Durham. You know what I mean? We that's how we get down. So if you Black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian, stay tuned for the memorial blowing of the trumpets. We got a cookout coming up in Atlanta, July 4th through the 7th. Got the Atlanta cookout. You know what I mean? If you come out there, man, you look up ISUPK Atlanta for all the dates. Look at our bulletin boards, tune into our classes. But more than anything, if you so-called Black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian, it's your obligation to make sure you get this information out to your people. Like and share these classes, man. We come out of our pockets, man. You know what I mean? And make sure you also put this out, that if you're not Black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian, don't bring your ass because you ain't getting in. Read. Go ahead.
If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. That's boot, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. And with that, amajim, which means to stand. Sar wapanyak wadum, which means turn and face the east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw. Shabbat Shemayah.
Kodash.
Hayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakwithka. Taba'ah. Ratizaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baratiza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayah. Nathanaw. Lakam. Cal. Yawam. Wasalat Lanau. Kabawath now. Kasalat now. Kabawath now. Wala'ah. Tabayah now. Banasaya 1. a ball,
Hawashanawa, Mayan, Rad, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Watapara, Wa'iwalamyan. Aman. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Forgive us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it.
Sir, men of Israel, sister, be seated. Men of Israel, we're gonna give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim Barak, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabrak
Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabrak Thumb.
Sir, face the sisters. Sisters, Amajim, let's meet to stand. We're gonna give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Sorry, face the sisters, brothers. We're gonna give one courtesy salute to the sisters, men of Israel. Amajim Shabbat, Amajim Barak,
Yahweh Shemal, Lathab Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Matah, class dismissed.